We are in, what's it called?
Oxnard,
Oxnard?
California.
It's by Ventura. And we are going to take a boat tour of the Channel Islands.
Channel Islands.
Yeah, so we're doing the Island Packers cruise. So we chose the wildlife.
Right, wildlife viewing cruise.
Yeah, but I guess they're going to drop some people off at the one island, Arctica, or
I don't know what the name
I can't remember the name of the island, but anyways, we're going to stop there too.
First.
I'm gonna hit the road to see what I can see. I'm gonna hit the road to be what I can be. I'm so tired of looking at this wall. I'm breaking free. I'm gonna do my thing. Baby, won't you come with me? I'm gonna do my thing.
He had to go buy a long sleeve t-shirt because he basically forgot his sweatshirt. You can rent kayaks. There's Siri bikes. You can go for a ride. Electric boats that you can rent here at the pier along with the kayaks. But yeah, it looks like there's a whole crew there that's going to go camping. And
you got to touch on the COVID. Some rules here real quick would be face masks. We know it's a pain. We all feel differently about it, but we are required to wear masks on the vessel here, guys. Or as I mentioned, we're mandated by the Coast Guard. We're federal and considered public transportation. So we're going to get going. It's about an hour till we get out to the island, and we'll be putting some of you guys ashore. Everyone else is staying on board for the wildlife cruise. After we drop them off, we will continue on, show you around Anacapa Island a little bit before we head back. Definitely keep an eye out for wildlife on the way out and back. Just to be clear, it's not a whale watching trip. We try to do a little bit of everything and stay on time too, but I'm sure we'll see something. There's a lot of life out here. We just have to be lucky enough to cross paths. So
when we see them in a pod like this, we roughly guesstimate the number in the pod by multiplying every single one you see at the surface. If you multiply it by like 5 to 7 animals underwater, this is definitely maybe 500 plus common dolphins here. There's a few small ones in here too, little football size calves. Common dolphins are here as long as there's food here. So because we do see them almost every day here in the Santa Barbara Channel, between one of our boats we come across a nice pod of common dolphins. There's some mating dolphins off to the right there too. If you see one that goes belly to belly, you see the white underneath side. They're very social animals, always mating, always touching, very gregarious, very dependent on their family pod.
okay, back in. Look, it's pretty cool. It goes back in there pretty far, you can see. Oh, blue, I can see a starfish down there. Look how clear. I know you guys can't see it on the camera. Like, we can see straight down. But it's clear as clear can be. Yeah, yeah, that's known for, the Channel Islands is known for that. That's why it's healthy.
So 1 mile around the islands is a national park.
Yeah. I'd definitely would come out here again if I was in this area and do a land tour too.
There's no trees on the island.
No, they said the island is desert. Definitely need to be supplied with your food. There's no water on this island. There's no store on this island. This is Arcadia or something. I can't remember what it is. So you can camp out here, or you can stay for a day trip, or you can just do what we did, which is the 4-hour.
The backside of this island is all open to sport fishing, any type of fishing here, so you might notice some fishing boats doing their thing out here. There's been a lot of white sea bass in the area here lately. Lots of squid here at the arch too. Halibut. As we come around the corner, look up on the rocky edges of the shoreline here, and you'll notice some of our resident California sea lions. And maybe a harbor seal up in the kelp. The difference between those two, the sea lions have rotating hip sockets, so they're able to climb up pretty high on these rocky shores and outcroppings here. And the longer they've been out of the water, the lighter in color they'll get. So you'll notice there's one there that's pretty light tan up on the rock there, and he's been out of the water for a good amount of time. They do have to haul out to warm up. They get colds just like you and I, so when they're in their water for a good amount of time, they have to come out and get warmed up. Another feature differential between those and a true seal, they have dog-like faces. They also have external ear flaps. As in the difference of a harbor seal, they'll have a more rounded head and just holes on the side of their head for their ears. The guy looks pretty warm up there. He's pretty dried out. A lot of the sea lions that you see out here are juveniles. They're just here to play. A lot of the mating and beach territorials, big sea lions, are going to be on the outer island. We also do have a resident peregrine falcon that likes to hang out in this area too, so keep your eyes out on the cliffs for him. You notice one of the big sea lions over there walking on those rocky cliffs. You can see how they use their external hip sockets and stuff to pretty much just walk. They can get up pretty high on those cliffs. Once it gets to low tide, they gotta kind of wait. This island is constantly eroding too. There's tons of landslides that happen here every year. So when you guys do go up on the island, it's a good idea to stay 5 to 10 feet away from the cliff edge. Best islands to go diving. Also, a lot of the sediment, not much of it on this island, so a lot of just the nutrients from the bird fauna gets washed away into the water, and it keeps this water system here very clear. It's great for scuba diving and free diving. There's big black sea bass you can find here, halibut, calico bass. Sea lions are actually pretty friendly once you're in the water with them. You don't want to approach them while on land, but when they're in the water, they're very curious. They'll come right up to you. I've had some of them even bring shells on their nose straight up to me while I was on scuba. They're pretty playful. They like to nibble on your fins, blow bubbles in your face. Pretty interactive when you're in the water. You never want to approach them while they're on the beach though. Like I said, they're just trying to get warm, so if you disturb them while they're trying to get warm, drying out and getting warm.
Famous Arch Rock. But as you could tell, the Anacapa Island, without these land predators of foxes and other animals, it's really the perfect place for all these seabirds. 9 different species of seabirds that depend on Anacapa Island. 10,000 seagulls alone that nest here on Anacapa. It is the largest nesting site for the western gulls. And this is the time of year. The eggs were laid in April, and the first chicks have been hatching over the last couple weeks, and there's little gray balls of feathers all over running around on top of the island, protected by their parents, being fed by their parents. Back a little bit, you're going to see a cave that goes all the way through, and that's Tunnel Cave.
Oh, the sun's come out.
Finally, it's warming up.
It's warmed up. Been a really nice cruise back. We've seen another couple pods of dolphins. So we definitely enjoyed this. And I'm really glad that we did it. And if I was down here again, I probably would do the one where you go out and stay on the island for a couple hours.
A couple hours, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't do an all-night one, no way. But there's like a 6-hour one, the different company that does kayaks where you can kayak around. That might be fun. Though I'm a little afraid of great whites. I know they like to catch those things, the seaweed. Kelp. Yep. Yeah. But I would definitely, if I was around here a lot, I would probably go on another one out. Jim and I decided to take a Swan ride, which was about a half a mile from the campground.
I'm sure the water is 2 feet deep.
Yeah, you can walk across it, but you can drown in what?
Teaspoon of water.
Teaspoon of water? Yeah, it's probably some stay low. But we had to wear life jackets the whole time. but we were allowed to take our mask off once we were in the boat. And I mean, an hour is a long time on these things.
Yeah.
Definitely not needed. We are leaving Los Angeles, going home. So thank you for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed the series, the trip when we went to Los Angeles area and the Golden Shores. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button, and please give us a thumbs up. It helps more people view the channel. And if you have any comments to help us improve the channel, please let us know. Thanks for watching.